I'm wearing my glitteriest shirt, my glitteriest eyeshadow, and my glitteriest personality. Hi guys, welcome back to the Mariah Carey journey. Today we are diving into Mariah's 2001 album, Glitter. Okay, I don't know much about this album. No one is really saying much about this album in my comment section. I have seen a couple comments like defending it or, you know, saying that you really think I'm gonna like it. But other than that, I feel like I'm going in with a lot of curiosity and a lot of unknowns. Those unknowns are compounded by the fact that this is a soundtrack album, okay? This is from a movie called Glitter that was released in 2001 that has a very, very low Rotten Tomatoes score. Another interesting thing about this album, it was released on 9/11. So September 11th, 2001 was when this album came out. A very historical, very tragic date to have this album released. So I do wonder how that impacted, you know, the sales of this record. I don't know. Maybe I will do a wiki deep dive a little later into the video, but I like to go in blind to these reactions. Once again, we have a lot of features on this album. We have some interesting kind of fun song titles like Loverboy, Twister, Last Night a DJ Saved My Life, and of course, Didn't Mean to Turn You On, which is probably the one that's just the funniest to me. Like, she didn't mean to turn you on. It was just an accident. Yeah, but I feel like this could be a really fun little project. You know, I'm going in hopeful that I'm gonna enjoy it. And the album cover is really pretty. You know, there's the city behind her. I actually do know that's the city of New York behind her. Yeah, it's a pretty album cover. She's glowing. She's looking fine. It looks like it was kind of edited in a weird way. And like, I think part of her body was kind of like photoshopped incorrectly. Once again, I feel like I noticed that also with the Rainbow album cover, but that's neither here nor there. Not really the point, just something I noticed. What's interesting too is this album starts with a remix, which is like, I had to look up to make sure this was the actual track list because most albums obviously wouldn't start with a remix of a song, they would start with the original. But the first track on this album is the remix of Loverboy, and then the 12th track is the original. So I don't really know what that's about, but yeah, let's get into Loverboy. Love this title, especially as like the first track. I have a good feeling. Sounds dreamy, right? She talked during her VMAs speech about how she likes to write about like the fantasies of life. And I actually really loved her speech because she talked about how all her songs, like, they aren't really necessarily an accurate depiction of like how she lives her life. They're often a fantasy or like something that she kind of makes up just for fun. And so I thought that was so real of her to like admit. Yeah, I really loved her VMAs speech. It was sweet. It was funny. What in the Sam hell were they waiting for? Vibes.
Yeah. Can you sit in the K-I-S-S-I-N-G? Baby. Baby. I need him. I love him.
Is it the glitter on the breast or the gloss of the lips? Hickeys on the chest or the toss of the hips. Honey, I've done it so I'm exhausted.
Now, baby, it's the Mo paper, dough chaser. Now get it right with your heartbreaker.
I think I like you in your freak clothes, freak those in my specialized peep shows. And then I make you touch your knees to your elbows. Toes curl from Peachtree to Melrose.
It's cool to see a nigga when we smoke some freak.
No doubt.
You kinda got me like a fiend when you roll that. I got myself a lover. That's what I love.
There she is.
I come every time. Oh, my sugar daddy takes me for a ride. Wherever we go is delirium time. And his loving gets me like a taste of ecstasy. All I need is him to be my lover.
Woo!
Give me more, touch me and touch me. I enjoy the way you rock me all night. Baby,
I'm struggling to figure out where this song is going.
got myself a lover, and he's so sublime.
Let's get it. Come on, Melody.
To feel him inside. 'Cause when my sugar daddy take me for a ride. Whatever we go is delirium time. I can't believe when his candy kisses so sweetly caress my whole body. Touch me and touch me. I enjoy the way you rock me.
Okay. I hate how how chaotic it is. Like, I hate how chaotic the vocal mixing is and just the overall atmosphere of the song. You know, part of that is kind of a bias that I had, that it was gonna be a different vibe, and, you know, gotta throw my expectations out the door and take it for what it is.
Come on, yeah. Kinda innocent.
Let's get into it, come on.
Eyes only to see, I bring out the freak in you up and down on me. I'm your lover girl.
Love a girl.
Come and touch his toys, making noise, can't avoid.
The way I throw that cat, pop back, drop, stop, watch, breath, tag, get your mo rock harder.
Yeah.
All of the things you wanna do to me and get obscene. My Purina and your ding-a-ling mingle. Bother me not when it's
Ding-a-ling?
Baby, feel me when I pump lady. Remind me we can be close like family. So sweet, you taste like all types of candy. From Starburst to Jelly Bean.
Starburst and jelly beans? What the hell?
hate on me, much as you want to. You can't do what the fuck I do. Just be.
We do have Debrat on this track, you know, who I have previously loved on her other tracks. And I don't know that I'm feeling it, you know, quite as deeply with this track, but I don't think that's anything to do with Debrat. I think it's just the song itself.
Hate on me, much as you want to. You can't be who the fuck I be. Just be imitating me, baby.
I'm struggling.
Strawberry, raspberry, all those good things. Diamonds and gumdrops, that's probably
I have no idea what to do with this.
strawberry, raspberry, all those good things. Diamonds and gumdrops, that's probably
Oh my god. Not her trying to do a whistle note at the end of that track. Yes. She would transition right from that insane remix to a ballad. Yes, I'm getting the sense that she does that a lot. Like, she starts it off with a bop and the second track is a ballad. From what I recall, that is kind of something she's done repeatedly. I don't know how to nicely say that I hated that song with every fiber of my being. Like, that is the type of remix that I just don't care for at all, because the vocal mixing was very chaotic. There were all these different voices at every moment, and like, I really couldn't appreciate fully any moment of the song because it was so all over the place and it was so chaotic. And I'm someone who loves dynamic stuff, you know? I love like dynamic production. I love when there's a lot of voices at times, but it was so quick that it would change that it was just like, I couldn't get a handle on it. I couldn't get a grasp. I don't know. I just didn't feel an attraction or a pull toward any particular part of it. I was like probably my least favorite Mariah Carey song I've ever heard on a first listen. You know, maybe it's something that takes a minute to get into. Maybe I just wasn't fully prepared for it. I am intrigued to hear the actual original Christian version of Loverboy that is track 12. I feel like maybe I will get down with that one if it's not a remix, but we're keeping an open mind. Okay, we're going into a totally different atmosphere with this next track. It is a ballad. I'm just gonna erase Loverboy the remix from my mind, pretend that never happened, and we're gonna keep going. I can get down with this. I can handle this.
Would have believed that you and me would fall and land together. In you I'd find the place I belong forever. And if I move closer, then love will take over. Giving up hope, and now nothing's the same.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I found myself reborn on the day I met you, and if we move closer, closer, then love will take over and leave.
It's just that all-consuming love you have for someone. Woo!
You are lying here with me, and if I move closer and let it take over, then love will lead the If we move closer and let it take over, then love will lead the way.
Yes. Yeah, a much more... Let her finish the little piano ditty. Okay. A much more immersive song, you know, than the first track for me. Like, I felt like a classic Mariah Carey song, like a classic Mariah Carey ballad. Obviously very love focused, about the whole idea of like being consumed by love. Just loved the vocals. You know, it was very simplistic. It was kind of just like this simplistic piano part in her voice. It wasn't a ton of bells and whistles. It wasn't like my favorite ballad she's ever done in her entire existence. But I really appreciated the vocals and just the simple message. I love the way it built toward the end. Like, that was definitely kind of what I needed. To hear those more raspy, more full, bigger, louder vocals. Like, I really liked the use of the dynamics, like the changing volume of her voice. Like, she really got more passionate at that section. Like, that is what I needed. I appreciated the whistle note because I felt like it really took the song up a level, you know, which it definitely needed. There's nothing wrong with a simplistic, you know, song, but I do love a song that builds and like has a moment toward the end. So I'm glad it got its moment. Yeah, just a nice song. I don't know that I have that much more to say about it. But the next track is called If We, featuring Nate Dogg and Ja Rule. Already very eclectic.
Who would've thought, baby? Missing you, baby.
That is the deepest voice I've ever heard.
Why me? Missing you, baby. I need you, baby.
Talk about a baritone.
Love, want your body next to me, on me actually, off that ecstasy. Reminiscing how we used to smoke and freak.
Smoke and freak.
Now we barely even talk and walk the block, kiss and cuddle up, girl, we losing touch. What's a man to do but go crazy, babe? I know you're mad, but you don't really hate me, babe.
Ooh.
Sometimes I close my eyes and just pretend. What if I had a chance to do it all again? Sometimes for happiness we hesitate. Just like the game, I hear the love won't wait.
Oh, Nate Dogg. I can hear it in his voice that he's related to Snoop Dogg. That's so funny. Because I saw the name and I was like, okay, is that Snoop Dogg's son? Oh, Nate Dogg and Snoop Dogg are cousins. They formed a hip-hop group 213 with their friend Warren G. They are known for their significant contributions to West Coast hip-hop and collaborated frequently throughout their careers. I should just go ahead and say this right now before we get any further. I do not listen to a lot of hip-hop music. I do not have a lot of background with that style of music. So we're gonna keep going with the album and keeping that in mind. I love Mariah's parts and it's so melodic. Just the the flow is so addictive.
If we got together,
Here we go. I love the layering here.
right by your side. My broken heart would finally connect. Baby, if we got together,
Why me? Why would you?
In my personal opinion, this is like layering done right. This is kind of what the first track was missing, but like this blending, like where it kind of works and you feel like you're appreciating everyone's separate parts, but also appreciating the blending and like the layering. And that's what I was missing with Loverboy, the remix.
Truth is, nobody can love you like I can. It's a damn shame. We used to get it on. Where did it all go wrong?
Don't know that the lyrics of like these tracks have been my favorite like lyrics Mariah has ever done.
Baby's nothing to lose. You know my soul's so cold.
So cold.
My baby, pride and joy. Without room.
if we got I would be your very best friend. Yes, I would. I'll be by your side.
The chorus. Unconditionally. I love the way she sings that. I could listen to this. I could.
So don't you be getting all freaky on the first date.
It's not a date.
Yes, it is a date.
I gotta go.
I know people know. It's a date. We all know that.
Oh. Ooh. Okay.
I knew what you were wrong, but when I did, I wasn't truly on.
This feels 80s inspired.
Now you bring me home and tell me good night's not enough for you, baby. I didn't mean to turn you on.
Oh.
You read me wrong. I wasn't trying to lead you on.
I love this instrumental.
I didn't mean to turn you on.
Her delivery of that line, I love how it's kind of whispery and sensual, but also like the run she does at the end is so good. Oh my gosh, this is already my favorite. Like, we don't even need to go further on the album. I already feel like this is gonna be my #1 favorite because the instrumental is so cool. It feels so like 80s dance inspired. Correct me if I'm wrong, but like, feels like 80s dance pop perfection kind of energy. And again, just her vocal delivery. And I love how, admittedly, I love how she's the only person on this song. Because again, as I've talked about, like, I'm not a huge feature person and it can be so jarring to hear different voices. It has nothing to do with the features themselves and like their talent. It just, for me, it's just jarring to hear all these different voices all the time. So, I don't know. I already love this one.
I didn't mean to turn you on.
Oh my god. Ooh.
I knew you expected a one-night stand when I refused. I knew you wouldn't understand.
Such unique vocals too.
I was only trying to be nice, so I didn't mean to turn you on. I didn't mean to turn you on.
It still does have kind of this chaotic, messy production that I don't really care for, that I didn't care for on like the remix, that I didn't care for on If We, that I'm not loving on this album. Like, it does feel kind of messy to me personally. Still really enjoying it, but just wanted to acknowledge like it has its weird moments as well. this. I never would have guessed the song was going to go in that direction, but I'm kind of glad it did. I like this electronic sound a lot. I actually think it really works nicely in the track.
Tell me why should I feel guilty 'cause I want it, guilty 'cause I want it.
No, you shouldn't feel guilty. You don't owe him anything.
Baby.
Sounds kind of like a record breaking. Yeah, I understand why people didn't want me to listen to this album. I'm just gonna be honest. Like, I can kind of understand why this wasn't as requested as her other albums. Yeah, okay. Woo!
You think that I'm a fool 'cause I wouldn't play by your rules. You don't stand a chance. All I wanna do is dance with you.
All I wanted to do was dance.
I told you twice I was only trying to be nice. Love you for a friend, but I guess it's just the end of our relationship 'cause I didn't mean to turn you on.
Ooh. I'm dissociating. Make it stop, please. Okay, we're done. We're done with that one, yeah. I just felt like that one went on for about a minute too long. If the minute, like the last minute of the song was cut off, I would have considered it an amazing, perfect song. Maybe not perfect. It definitely had its moments of weirdness, but overall, you know, it was my favorite so far, and I definitely really loved that sound from her. Loved the vocals, like so unique. Love how it's a little bit whispery, a little bit like talky, which I don't always love that, but like I loved it in that song. Didn't mind the features or the other voices at all. Like, I thought it all worked pretty well. Toward the end, it was just, again, too chaotic for my personal liking. You know, I'm sure there are people out there who love that chaos. You do you. It's not for me. It's kind of reminding me, and don't get mad at this comparison, please, on either end, but like, this experience is kind of reminding me of how I felt listening to MDNA for the first time, where it's just very chaotic. It's so kind of noisy, and at times it doesn't feel very musical. It can just kind of feel like noise at certain parts of the songs. But there are other parts of the songs that I think, wow, I love that melody, or like that was really cool, or I love the layering. Like, it definitely also has its moments where I'm really vibing. It's kind of inconsistent, I guess is the best way to put it, in my opinion. I'm gonna say that a lot during this video because people always get pressed when I have negative opinions, and at the end of the day, it's just my opinion, and if you love this, that's great. Okay, the next track is called Don't Stop Funkin' for Jamaica, and it is featuring Mystical. That's kind of a fun name. I feel like she's so unserious in this album. Like, you can't be serious. Okay. All right.
Do the thing. Watch yourself. Get on the floor. Move your feet. It ain't nothing that you can do with the man. I set the track on fire. I take the roof, the house, and knock it out.
I don't know why I thought Mystical was a woman. I just assumed. I do think part of it, and like this isn't meant to be sexist obviously, but like when I'm prepared to hear Mariah's voice, that it's very feminine, it's very pretty, it's very comforting, and then I hear this unexpected male voice that's like very deep, you know, just singing in a totally different style to her. At times it can provide a nice contrast, but there are also times when I feel like I just wanted Mariah's voice. Like, you know, I just wanted like these pretty, like comforting vocals. I wasn't prepared mentally for like another voice. Again, it can just feel very jarring. It's not to say he's not talented or anything like that, but it's just jarring. So light. She's barely singing the words. They're just kind of like floating out of her.
About head and move feet. Hands up, look out, it's about to go down. And what they didn't know about me, then I bet they know now. I'm about to prove my fame. So just get out the ring and let me do it today.
Like his energy is just completely different than her in this song. She's like barely saying the words. They're just kind of floating out of her mouth. Very light, very pretty. And then he comes in and he is, you know, he just has a totally different energy. He's on it. And it's jarring.
I'm known to be more broken than the garbage truck. So you can't train. You ain't got no umbrella, so get your ass out the rain. You ain't louder than this. I'm like a bowl of gumbo, you ain't hotter than this. I'm with the plan the club. I keep it moving till I lead us with the paying me for. So have my money and my munchies and my cigars too. Ain't nobody cutting up with them singing them sing. Shake your ass. Watch yourself. Do the thing.
Yeah.
Turn silk way down.
Yeah, I guess with that one, to be honest, like the only parts I really liked were Mariah's parts. I thought her part was so pretty. Again, so melodic, like such a nice vibe. I don't know, maybe I'm just not in the mood for that kind of energy that Mystical had. I don't know, what wasn't my thing. Okay, the next one is called All My Life, and we are back to just Mariah.
All the way up.
Okay. Promising.
Come on, practice.
Can I get a little bit?
My problem too is like none of the beats on this album so far feel super standout or memorable.
I've been waiting for someone coming to life who would bring me joy and give me pleasure. I have taken chances for romances once or twice, and I found it in my heart it's you I treasure.
I'm also just gonna go ahead and say, if it wasn't Mariah singing, I think I would have already turned off the album by now, just to keep it real. But like, since I love Mariah's voice so much, that is what is keeping me on this journey.
You can make me feel the way I do. You and only you can make it better. You and only you do the freaking things you do.
So many like out-of-pocket lyrics.
All my life, my love's been waiting for you. All my life, my heart's been waiting too. All my life.
Little flute action.
Why'd you call me that?
Mariah's such a hopeless romantic, and like, I do relate.
I've been must have been praying on my knees. I've got some sly and sexy tricks to show you.
It's also just kind of funny because she's going back and forth between these like ultra romantic lyrics and then these ultra like sexual lyrics. I don't know, like I've been wishing on a star, I've been praying on my knees. It's very like innocent and sweet, and then it's like I've got some sly and sexy tricks to show you. It's just kind of like contrasting energy.
So I'd give you anything for that you need. Whatever you need. Keep you right here by my side. I know you will show you.
Definitely the most like passionate, raspy vocals so far, right?
Whatever you need. Whatever you need. The freaking things you do. And that's forever and ever. Oh my, been waiting for you.
Ooh, come through, melodies.
My heart's been waiting to. I need you.
This is one of the catchiest, just... This is a palate cleanser for me, okay? And maybe I just don't listen to enough music that's like the other tracks, you know, and this is more something that's familiar to me, but either way, this is like totally a palate cleanser. This is one of my favorites, along with Didn't Mean to Turn You On. Love the layering, the vocals are layering up. Immersive whispering. She's in my head. Yes. Woo. The energy switch ups like constant, man. Just woo. Like I'm ready to go at this part.
Twice. I have taken chances on romances once or twice. I have taken chances on romances once or twice. I have taken chances on romances once or twice. I have taken chances on romances once or twice.
It's so immersive. I'm there. I'm there. Okay, for me personally, well, let's let her finish. She always ends the song with like a little vibe change, kind of like transition moment. In my opinion, that was the best song on the album so far. Like it just worked crazy well. The layering was insane. It was so pretty. It was so catchy. But toward the end, we got some fun energy. Like I loved that one. I think I actually liked it more than Didn't Mean to Turn You On. Probably didn't have as many unique moments as Didn't Mean to Turn You On in my opinion, but it still was like, I don't know. For me, just it worked the best of all the tracks. It didn't feel quite as jarring and chaotic, but like it still was, yeah, I don't know. I just loved it. Okay, the next one is Reflections, Care Enough. Is this a cover? I know she always does a cover on every album, and I don't know what one it's gonna be, but this title I feel like kind of rings a bell. We're ballading, okay.
Reflections of your love have come to wither. I haven't come to terms with how we said goodbye. Did you really care it all for me? Did you really care for me? A displaced little girl wept years in silence.
come, let's get it.
Reflections of your love have come to rhythm. I thought I'd do my best to memorize.
Beautiful. Wow, that one was really pretty. I think that was one of my favorites so far too. Lyrically, I felt like it was the most impactful and the most personal to her so far. I don't know if it was written for the movie specifically or if, you know, she wrote it from her own experiences, but it sounded very personal. Reflections of your love have come to wither. I thought I'd done my best to memorize. That really hits because, like, no matter how much you try to memorize someone, over time it can still fade. Just with, like, time and everything. I haven't come to terms with how he said goodbye. Did you really care? Did you care at all for me? And then the verse really got me. A displaced little girl wept years in silence and whispered wishes you'd materialize. Like, just wishing that you'd come to save her. She pressed on night and day to keep on living. That line really got me the most. Like, just picturing her not even getting to, like, live and enjoy her life, but, like, just getting through the day. Just trying to, like, keep surviving. Like, that just got me. And tried so many ways to keep her soul alive. If I'm not quite good enough or somehow undeserving of a mother's love, and that's when I knew it was about her mother and not just like a love interest or something, you could have had the decency to give me up before you gave me life. Which sounds like that's alluding to an abortion, if I'm not mistaken. Like, before you even brought me into this world, you should have just, like, gotten rid of me. That's what it sounds like she's saying. Which is a really heavy lyric, obviously, because it's implying like she doesn't even want to be alive. It's, like, not even worth it. So I do wonder if that's, like, connected to the movie or if it's a personal lyric. I really need to feel you care. I need to believe that you cared for me. Just ow a little bit. That was really heartbreaking and really beautiful. Gosh, that's definitely a standout on the album for me. All right, the next one is called Last Night a DJ Saved My Life. So we're going from that to this. You just can't make it up.
Yeah. DJ Clue.
Yeah.
Desert Storm.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
That sounded like Jay-Z, I swear to God. That sounded like the way he says yeah.
Yeah. Holla.
Bust a bus. Alright? Pay attention.
Okay.
Let's all form a line and focus.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm doing that. I'm paying attention.
We can do it in the mix. I'll even raise the privacy shade if we do it in a six. Everything his and hers. I know you like sipping K, moving you till your vision blurs.
Almost every time there's a feature, the feature starts out the song, which is kind of interesting. I feel like that's not usually a thing. But, like, in the music that I listen to, at least.
You even got a set of keys to the spiz and jers. But your man, it ain't promised. I'm the kid that'll make sure you keep that tan from St. Thomas. All they could do is admire F-A-B-O-L-O-U-S. I do this to Mariah.
The DJ saved my life.
Come on.
Last night the DJ saved my life. Yeah. And then just one breath they said, you gotta get up, you gotta get down, girl.
Yeah. Just bounce around. Just shake that and bounce around. MC Wilma.
Turn into another man.
Again, she really, like, leans into these light vocals whenever there's a feature, especially if it's, like, the male artist. I feel like she wants to kind of contrast their flows and their raps with, like, this very light, breezy vibe.
Wilma, talk to him.
Cool.
Yeah.
No one's home.
Yeah. Just shake and bounce around. Come on. Yeah. Just bounce around.
It's the back and forth for me.
If it wasn't for the music, I don't know what I'd do.
What you gonna do? Talk to me. Yeah, let me see it, baby. Come talk to me. Come talk to me.
Woo!
Shake that and bounce around. One time.
Oh, okay.
Where we going now? Come touch me, girl. Yeah. Here we go now. Come on. Shake that thing and come give it to me. Come on. Put your hands in my eyes to see. Come on. Shake that thing and come give it to me. Come on.
Hopped into my car. Didn't get very far. No. I had you on my mind.
Yeah, Wilma, where you at? Come talk to me. One time. Come on.
What? Okay.
Yeah, just shake and bounce around. Come on. Yeah, just bounce around. Come on.
I can't deny the vibes are vibing at times, but
That thing you steaming over there. And give me that bottle of that Henny over here.
steaming? Oh, Busta Rhymes is on this song. Didn't he do that one song? What song did he do that was like really popular? Don't Ya, and I think other songs that I probably know, like Look at Me Now. Okay, that's a good song actually. All right.
Yeah, just bounce around. Come on. What you want now? What you want now? From a broken heart.
It's just, I can't like decide how to feel or like, I can't find the vibe. Like, I feel like with a song like this, I'm just trying to find the vibe the whole time and I just am struggling. Like, I don't know how to feel. It's not even that I hate it. It's not that I like it though. I just feel like I don't know what to think.
What you want now? What you want now?
I want consistency in this album.
Put your hands up high for me. Come on. DJ Clue. Put your hands up.
Okay. That's why the DJ
You better hear what he's got to say.
Yeah, just do what you want, mine. Come on, Wilma, where you at? Just talk to me.
It's not a problem that I can't fix.
Yeah.
Cause I can do it in the mix. And if a man gives it to you, just move it
Yeah.
and you don't let it trouble your brain.
Come on.
Okay, Flo, let's get it.
Yeah, those troubles. Yeah, and where we going? Make them bounce in the truck. Where we going? Come on, come on. Just pour a little of that Chris on the floor for all of those who couldn't enjoy this moment. So special.
Pour one out for the boys.
Put the smack down on all of y'all. You know we do things. Shake MC. Clue. The mezzo. Come on.
Digging this riff, digging this guitar riff.
Put your hands where my eyes can see. Come on, shake that thing and come give it to me. Come on.
It's not a problem that I can't fix. Cause I can do it.
In the mix. Yeah, where we do it? We could, yeah, in the mix now. 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 Wilma.
This song is about 3 minutes too long, but
Mr. Cluminati. Shake that thing and come give it to me. Come on.
I hate that one part that's like shake that thing or give it to me. Like, just bad vibes.
Shake that thing and come give it to me. Come on. Fabulous. Bust a rhyme. Come on. Put your hands in my eyes to see. Come on. Shake that thing and come give it to me. Man. Yeah. Just.
I can't.
Yeah. Yeah. Haji Baba. Yeah. Just bounce around. Yeah. Put your hands in my eyes to see. Come on.
Okay, we get it. That is really long. This is a 6-minute song. This is not the type of song that needs to be that long.
Come on. Talk to me. Just bounce around and come give it to me. Come on. Just storm. Yeah. Huh.
I have nothing to say. All right, let's get into Want You featuring Eric Benet.
Just the way.
Again, starting with the feature. What in the galactic space vibes? Kind of a cool guitar riff. It's just like, God, in a lot of these songs, there's just too much going on for me to like, again, it's like I can't really appreciate any part of it fully because there's just too much like going on. You know what I mean? Like too many cooks in the kitchen type vibe.
The way I want you, baby. Oh, so bad.
Okay.
It's just the feeling just comes over me.
Painstakingly, that's the vocab word of the day.
But I was timid like a child, inhibited and way too shy. I glance within and burnt my eyes. On Tuesday, I am not that girl today.
Okay, good for you.
I waited and I waited
She's coming out of her shell, telling him how she feels. There's kind of desperation to this one, sonically too.
Maybe I was so into you. Now I wonder why I never pursue.
He's smooth.
The way I want you to. Oh no.
Kiss me and touch me and dance as we explore our fantasies
tonight.
The way this is building and layering is really cool. Love their voices together too. I really like that one actually, dang. Like the layering was gorgeous toward the end and like he had very smooth delivery to his vocals, which I thought really complemented her voice nicely. And the whole song had kind of this desperation to it, like super romantic once again, which I really liked. Okay, the next one is called Never Too Far. I feel like this could be another ballad. Giving fairy tale.
You're with me till the bitter end. What we had transcends to
so slow.
Talk about. So I hold it in a place in time. Still belongs to us. In the memories there is solace. Oh, never too far away. I won't let time erase one bit of yesterday.
Interesting. This is kind of like the opposite vibe of Reflections. She's like, in the memories there is solace, never too far away. I won't let time erase one bit of yesterday. It's literally the opposite of like the other song.
That nobody can take your place, though we can never be.
The rasp and the passion.
Glittering lights, incandescent, still preserved in my mind. In the memories I find solace. Oh, never too far away.
That note.
In the memories there is solace. Oh, never too far away. 'Cause I have learned that nobody can take your place, and though we can never be, I'll think of you and me, always remember. You're never too far.
All right. Damn. Ooh. We're in the stratosphere. We're in the clouds. We're not on Earth. Oh, okay, okay. That one was really pretty. I feel like that was another one that was kind of like classic Mariah. Like, I can't describe exactly why, but it just felt like so classic Mariah. Like, kind of that fairy tale sound and like, I don't know, like wistful and romantic and like longing and yearning and fantasy vibes. I don't know why I'm talking like that, but yeah, it just felt like a classic Mariah song to me. Liked the production a lot, a lot more than the other songs. Like that fairy tale, fairy dust, pixie dust, like type of energy. But yeah, so wistful. You're never too far away. I'm gonna keep the memories in my mind. Like her vocals too were so raspy and passionate. I feel like the longer this album goes on, the more that's the vibe of her voice. But like again, she does have those like more soft, light songs when the features come in, and then she's in her like whispery, breathy kind of vocal era moment. Interesting. Okay, the vocals toward the end of that track, obviously I don't need to say anything. Like they were 10 out of 10. Yeah, I'm here for the belting. I'm here for the builds. All right, the next one is called Twister. I'm of course thinking of the Emotions album cover.
She was kind of fragile and she had a lot to grapple with, but basically she kept it all inside.
Yeah, I just feel like that's kind of the vibe of Mariah's story. Like she was going through so much, but she kind of had to like keep it inside and just kind of fight through it and try to get through it. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, of course, but that's just the vibe I've gotten from her music, is like she was kind of suffering in silence at times.
Like an effervescent with a well of pink.
No, we're restarting that verse. Okay, now we're getting into like songstress Mariah that I feel like I was missing earlier into the album, with like the Loverboy lyrics and stuff. I was not getting the songbird, songstress, seamstress Mariah vibe that I usually get. And we're back to that now with like this gorgeous storytelling imagery. The vocab is back. Like I'm seated for the lyrics once again. And I do want to be clear too, like a song doesn't have to be sad to be beautifully written. Like it can be a fun song. It's not like every song has to be some sort of like sad poetic like reflection, but Loverboy was just not it for me.
Kept it all inside.
Come on, intimacy.
Shine like an effervescent with a well of pink depth of I could not imagine if I tried. Never thought that I would hear them say, twisting and threw it all away. Magical, her laughter set you casually floating through the wind of relief.
This is so intimate.
God is also tragic, and I'll never have the chance to feel the closure that I ultimately need. I remember there would come a time, twist and go and leave it all behind. Lord, I pray she's found some peace and her soul somewhere.
Whose soul? Whose soul?
I guess this is my way of saying goodbye.
Damn. How is that going to be on the same album as some of the other tracks? How is that going to be on the same album as Loverboy and Didn't Mean to Turn You On and Don't Stop? I don't understand, but that's fine. She has range. I thought that was so beautiful. Just so intimate. It was so subtle. The production was barely there. That just made it easier to focus on the lyrics, I think, and just her vocals. I don't know. There's nothing like Mariah just singing a song and singing the lyrics, and you just feel it in your heart and soul, and like it doesn't even need a lot of sound or a lot of like noise or anything. Like it really doesn't for a song like that, in my opinion, because the message comes through more clearly when there's not all those bells and whistles, and just her lyrics and just her voice. That's all you need. Like it's just really that simple sometimes. Yeah, I loved that one. I am really sad to see that is the least streamed song on the album. I don't know why. That always happens to me. Like I always end up loving the one that everyone's sleeping on, but I don't think we should sleep on it. Lyrically, I don't really know what she was exactly talking about. I don't know if she was talking about a literal tornado or not. Like, I'm not gonna lie, because I know she's had crazy life and she's had some crazy things happen, so I wouldn't put it past her if a tornado actually did come and like mess up her life. I mean, it sounded like someone who's passed away and she's kind of like, I never will get this closure now, right? Because she's gone. Like, I'm never going to be able to talk to her. And then she ends by saying, this is my way of saying goodbye, you know, like this is it. You know, actually, maybe this person didn't wrong her at all. Think I'm connecting this to the other song where she was talking about like her mom leaving her. And I don't think this is actually necessarily about the same person. Let me look it up. Okay. Twister is about Mariah's friend who tragically took her own life because of personal problems. Okay, I'm really glad I looked that up. Yeah, it's about her former stylist who committed in 2000. Okay. So Twister, maybe that's like her nickname that she called her. Like, Twister went and threw it all away. Yeah, I pray she's found some peace in her soul somewhere at ease. Wow. This is easily, like, knowing the meaning of it, this is easily one of the best and most beautiful tracks on the album, in my opinion. Yeah, I just saw a comment when I was Googling that said it's so underrated. Like, someone had posted on Reddit or something that was so underrated. And yeah, this is like so underrated. Like, I understand it's a very sad song. Like, obviously it's very slow as well. So like, I get that it might not be as streamed as the other tracks, but I just think this needs to be appreciated and talked about because, you know, it's really pretty and it's okay. The intimacy. Yeah. Just the message. I felt it. Anyway, okay. We're on the last track. Yeah. And then we're going back to Loverboy. Yeah. But this is the original version, you know, not the remix, but it still does have a feature. Mr. or Mrs. Cameo. Let's go ahead and finish this album. I'm gonna say maybe she should have ended the album with Twister. Like, maybe that's too heavy of a note to end on. But to go from Twister into Loverboy, like, I don't feel spiritually prepared for that. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like my vibe has just been completely diminished by by Twister. I'm not ready to, like, go back into this again. Damn it. I'm not ready for the jump scares again. Jeez. Hear the kiss sound effects? It still has weird production. It's still chaotic and kind of doesn't work. I'm truly sitting here and just wondering what they were thinking with this song. I was really hoping that the production of this track would be less chaotic and would make more sense and be more tasteful, and I feel like it is exactly as awful as the production of the remix. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. It's so jarring and like none of the sounds really are working together in my opinion. And I'm disappointed because I really feel like if the production was different, it would be a totally different song that I would actually really enjoy because I like her vocals, some of the melodies and some of the little bits in the back are really fun. I feel like if someone else had produced it, like, I would actually get down with this. It feels more harsh. Like, there's this kind of electric guitar that was earlier in the song that kind of makes it more harsh. I just feel like the production is so disjointed from her voice and from like the flow of the song. It just doesn't make sense. Like, I don't often speak this way about music because I honestly don't usually hear music that is this awkwardly like disjointed. And I'm really not trying to be rude or like be a hater, but like, it's just poorly produced and mixed in my personal opinion. It's also kind of hard to hear her voice over the sound of it. Like, you know, when she's so drowned out by the sound, like, it feels like you can't really focus on the melodies or like even her voice or the lyrics. Like, it all gets kind of like washed out and like drowned out. And I felt the same way about MDNA by Madonna. Like, the backing is just too loud and I can't really get a feel for it. You know what I mean?
I always seem to get around, yeah.
Yes, I
'Cause you affect me. That's so.
A lot of different voices on this album, you know.
Even though I'm real shy, yeah. I attempt to live my best for you. Indeed I do.
Don't like that feature. I'm not trying to be a feature hater, but I don't get the features on this album. Ironically, during Rainbow, I literally talked about how much I love Mariah's features. I feel like they're always so good. I was like hyping up Snoop Dogg. I was hyping up DeBrat. And I stand by that. Like, they killed it on that album. As far as the features on this album, there are some questionable choices in my personal opinion. I'm struggling to see the vision. I guess that's my whole review of this is like, I'm struggling to see the vision. All those good things. Woo! I can't get over the woos. They are fun. Like, they kind of make you feel like you're enjoying yourself even if you're not. Raspberry. Oh, I can't. Strawberry, raspberry, all those good things. What does that even mean? Am I supposed to know? I think it's an innuendo, but like, I don't really know what that means. I can't get over that. Strawberry, raspberry, and all those good things. Yeah. It was fine. It was better than the remix, okay? But it was still not really something that I enjoyed, to say the least. But that is it. We got through it, okay? Flashback to when I listened to the Loverboy remix, and during that track, I was literally like, I don't know if I can go on after this one. Like, I was like, if the whole album is gonna be like this, I'm out. And peace and respect, but I'm out. Thank God I sat through it, okay? Because it had some good ass moments, and I'm really glad that I stuck it out. So no regrets. My album review for this is that I struggled to see the vision behind the album. Like, I don't understand every decision that was made. I don't understand everything that just occurred, okay? But it definitely had its moments, you know? I think there were some stunning ballads on this album. I mean, honestly, the ballads were kind of my favorite part, and I don't know that I loved any of the upbeat tracks. I think I really loved Didn't Mean to Turn You On. All My Life was a good time, but that was a little bit slower. And then, yeah, I guess my favorite parts were the ballads, because everything was kind of stripped away. All the chaotic, messy production was stripped away, and we just got a beautiful message from Mariah, you know? We just got her beautiful little songstress energy, Songbird Supreme vibes going on, and her voice. And that's, like, truly all she needs to make a great song, like, literally, is her voice, her poetic ass little lyrics, and that's it. She can put whatever sound behind it. It's gonna be pretty because of those other two things, you know? She doesn't need all the bells and whistles. And I'm not saying she shouldn't like make upbeat songs, of course, but like, I just feel like with some of the upbeat tracks on this album, they were just too much. It was too much bells and whistles and frills and frowls, and it just didn't make sense together. The sounds didn't make sense. The features didn't make sense. Like, and it was just a cacophony of noise. And I just, yeah, that's my opinion on it. Like, you can fully disagree with me. I don't know. I actually don't really know what the consensus is. Like, do fans hate this album, or do fans just not talk about it as much as her other albums, but actually really like it? Let's do a quick little wiki before finishing the video. Glitter is the A studio album by Mariah. Mixing dance pop, funk, hip hop, and R&B, the album was a departure from Carey's previous releases. That is an understatement. Focusing heavily on an 80s post-disco sound to accompany the film, which was set in 1983. Okay, so yeah, Didn't Mean to Turn You On. That was definitely 80s. Like, that was the most, like, to me, the most obviously 80s song on the entire album. She collaborated with Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis, DJ Clue, who also co-produced the album. Can't say I have a desire to ever listen to something that they produced ever again. I'm just gonna be honest. Both the album and its accompanying film were panned by critics. Okay. That does make me feel better. Retrospective reviews, however, have been largely positive, with many saying the album was unfairly maligned. Yeah, Glitter was universally viewed as a commercial and critical failure. That's sad. You know, it makes me sad. It doesn't make me happy, even if I maybe agree with that. Several singles were released, including Loverboy, which was the first single from the album. All right. I mean, that makes sense, I guess, but No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. I don't know what I would have made the lead single, but not that. Glitter began to attract wide praise from mainstream critics and has developed a cult following. Okay, listen, if you are part of the cult following, I respect you fully. Some critics favored the album's retro style and inclusion of several sampled melodies. Okay, didn't pick up on that, but I have heard that Mariah uses a lot of samples. I'm gonna be honest, I probably don't pick up on a lot of them because I just don't have as much musical background as you might think. There's so many people I haven't listened to or like really, you know, intentionally paid attention to. So I'm probably not the best at like picking up on those little things. Very curious to hear your thoughts. Obviously, we're gonna dish it out in the comment section. We're gonna talk about it. And thank you so much for watching my reaction. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.